often forget the height and only make use of the depth in any cabinet or even wardrobe. I tried using a small product box over here to make my items more easily visible and accessible. It is a small change but brings a huge difference. Try it at home. Use any box lying over and cover it up for a neater look. Hard to reach spaces mostly pose a challenge when it comes to storage. We then store lesser used items at such spots. These items more often than not end up being forgotten in due course of time. A lazy Susan, as we usually call it, is a game changer for such places. Even though paper towels are easily available these days, I couldn't get rid of our old method of using cloth napkins. The problem is how to store them. If you are lucky to have a drawer space, then that's a good spot already. But if not, like in my case, then I would say a basket is your best friend. The idea of rolling them was given to me by one of you only, and thanks to this amazing idea, storing napkins is so simple now. How many of us never really pay heed to the way our daily used items like onions or potatoes are stored? I'm sure many of us didn't think it to be significant enough. I would say ditch the conventional plastic baskets or the wire racks. Not that I have anything against them, they totally do the job. But if I talk about styling, a small change like so will uplift your kitchen space instantly. I am a fan of such baskets, so I use them. You could, however, totally use what matches your taste. Styling is all about a personal choice. Just that, sometimes we need someone else to remind us of the forgotten corners. Maybe I will be doing that for you today. A quick styling tip for all my biryani lovers out there. Bring out your whole spices from inside the dark cupboards, as these spices not only look great on the shelves but also beautify the area with amazing hues of browns and earthy tones. Just like the spices, I like to keep all my dals or pulses on display as well. They are so colorful and add so much texture to the whole look. My advice would be to invest in similar looking jars for these. I'm sure many of us already have this done in our cabinets. So, all of those who think the tip is nothing new, I'd want to ask you, was it better earlier rummaging through the packets, or is it better now to gloriously look at everything, picking and choosing what you want to cook for the day? This tip is only for those who are extremely short of space like me. I wouldn't suggest stacking because stacking definitely increases the time we take to get what we need. But for others who are in the same boat as me, keeping the lids together in any plastic container and stacking the boxes separately really helps in saving space. I've been meaning to buy a proper magnetic strip for my knives and scissors. But until that happens, this DIY knife stand works decently well for me. Fill it up with any old pulses if you have, or simply throw in some rice. That's it, you're done. I picked up these fat round jars in my initial days of moving into this house. I'm really fond of their round and big shape, but the printed lids which any store-bought jar like jam or pickle jars have is an eyesore. Painting the lids was one option. Using pretty paper napkins was an easier way I felt. The napkins will definitely tear out with multiple uses, so it's better to use these jars for things that are not used that often, but we still like to keep them handy just in case. For durability, however, you can use brown paper or baking paper as well. Using felt liners to stack non-stick pans is a very easy hack. It saves your precious utensils from getting damaged. Stacking definitely helps in saving space, but doing so wisely ensures the longevity of these utensils. Vertical space often goes unnoticed. We only try to maximize storage options inside our cabinets or drawers. Using this wire rack over here to display my spices not only makes them more easily accessible but also adds a very nice decorative element to this space. In the end, a bonus tip: never forget to add flowers or greens for that extra touch.